first thing, being a former lecturer, how do you feel about the charge imposed on as a child? Or, maybe your colleague, I'm not sure.
All right. Again, I cannot get to specifics,
Right.
Okay, when the case has not been heard yet. Okay?
Right.
Let me talk generally. Being an ex-lecturer, in my capacity as an ex-lecturer, as an ex-academician, I first entered Universiti Malaya before I did law. I entered University of Malaya to do economics, a subject which has always fascinated me until today. So I was doing economics, FEA those days, Faculty of Economics and Administration. The atmosphere in Pantai Valley was electric. You sense it. The minute you enter into university, it's a whole new world for a young man. All right? Things were free, in terms of you were allowed to think, all right? Whatever you really wanted to think and to read books, and plenty of books in the library. You could expand your mind, your horizon. You see, as a young man, fresh out from school, your mind will absorb knowledge like a sponge. Unfortunately, the universities that I saw in the 60s is no longer there. Right? Are no longer there. I remember I was sitting with some friends in the arts concourse. Things were so nice those days. You were free to discuss, everyone would discuss, meal around, meal about arts concourse, whatever the faculties. And someone mentioned about Pantai Valley. People were proud to be part of academia. This was not an academician, but it was one of the workers there who commented to us. Pantai Valley is the valley from which knowledge springs. You see the beauty of it. It's the center for knowledge. And people will come from outside to deliver talks. Lecturers, politicians, and NGOs. As a student there, I would attend many of the talks. We had socialist clubs, we had all kinds of clubs. People came, including the students themselves, who gave very quality presentations. Students, undergraduates, talking like lecturers. Fantastic feeling. They knew the stuff. They talk about economics, they had the facts and figures. So those who have graduated, the politicians had to argue with them, not on the basis of superficial knowledge, but actual knowledge with statistical output. That was the university I saw. But this is not the university I'm seeing today. It's sad. So once you destroy that fountain of knowledge, what do you get? You use whatever metaphor. It's muddied. It's muddied. Okay? So they should think seriously about expanding that concept of academic freedom. There's nothing to fear. The universities all talk. They don't have armies or cells. It's all academic discourse. You present your view, I present my view. Let's see whose view is better. You persuade. It's all about persuasion, advancing the frontiers of knowledge. Universities don't exist merely to research on things like palm oil and affluent and goats and whatever, or crops. Those are good. Even those disciplines will require the correct atmosphere. Academicians like to be free. That's why they are in academia. They don't like to work in a situation where they are controlled. All right? They like to be free. If they want to do basic research, they want to do basic research with that freedom. All right? Without worrying about, maybe if I do it, I will not get promotion. and so on and so forth. That is not on in the university. Thankfully, I've had some exposure to outside as well. When I came back in the 70s, things were still good. But it was the tail end. Then we saw things not progressing, but descending bit by bit into the current position. That's why you ask me whether I want to teach. I don't want to teach. Point blank, others will be angry with me perhaps, but I don't want to teach because the atmosphere is not there. Why should I want to teach? I would like to teach, right? But in the current atmosphere, I don't want to teach.